Hi, welcome, Simon here, and hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to set up a NanoStation LBE M5. Alright, so just kind of briefly describe what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to shoot the internet from one building to a second building, from A to B building, and the distance that they claim, this can go up to 10 kilometer or right about 6 miles. Alright, again, this is Ubiquiti LBE M5, and I'll show you to you how to set it up and do the configuration. Let's take a look what is in the box. You have this, the mounting bracket. This is more like the ball joint, where you mount it and clip it on. This right here would be the beam. The beam meaning that the one that shoots one direction. So if you look for the beam, what beam means in NanoStation, my understanding is that instead of having the Wi-Fi being broadcast in a radius of 360, like a circle around the radius, the beam, what it does is it shoot that direction. So meaning that it doesn't go in circle, it go towards to that one single direction where you're pointing at. That's what the beam is for. Alright, here's the ball joint. Again, you can do the mounting bracket, you know, things like that. I'll let you do it yourself. We just mostly do the configuration and get it going. This is what you're going to see in the box. This one here is the PoE injector, or what you call the PoE adapter. So you do need to have the adapter being plugged in to do the configuration. So I'm going to take it up, take the rubber out, get this one installed like so, and this one goes to your outlet, okay, the wall outlet. And here comes the dish, the satellite thing. Let's take a look at the manual book. What does it say? You have the antenna, that little metal bracket, blah blah blah, and this is how you're trying to shoot from one distance to another. Okay, and this is how you should be able to mount it, signal configuration, things like that, and the installation. All right, it's pretty straightforward. Just take a look at the settings. How are you going to configure the settings? Okay, mounting the configuration in the settings, it will be the 192.168.1.20. I'll walk you through the settings on how to do that. Alright, it's pretty straightforward. You don't have to read the rest. We don't need this. We do not need this. And we're going to put this one back because I'm not going to mount it onto the wall for now. This whole video is just about the configuration, and I wanted to show you that. Okay, so that's being done. Let's take a look at the second one. It's the same thing. Oh, at least this one comes with the bracket. Okay, you just need the PoE injector. Okay, let's plug it in. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to label them, at least you can follow along. I'm going to say A, B. So this one, A, is coming from your internet service provider. B is to receive. Okay. So what you need to have, I use the white cable. This white cable, plug it in here. You need to have one of the injector, which is going into here, PoE. So PoE, power over Ethernet, power directly to the A so that the A get power. Use the white cable, plug it into here, and goes to the PoE. Okay, there you go. So we need to configure A, then we come back and configure B, and then we can connect it to the internet and do some testing on that. Right, so let me go ahead and bring you to the configuration screen. Alright, so here is the computer screen that I was telling you. I'm going to bring it to you. So if you go to control panel, first we need to do some configuration in order to set up the Ubiquiti A. Alright, so I wanted to kind of share with you, I plug it into the power. So assuming this is my wall outlet, the power outlet, I plug it in. Okay, and then here has a little white light on it. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there should be a white light here. And the power over Ethernet powers up the A Nano station, which is the internet service provider that shoots the internet. And you should be able to see a little green light indicates that there is a power here. Okay, so if you look it carefully, you should be able to see a green light on it. Now let's get back to the screen when we do the configuration. Here is my desktop. As you can see at the bottom right corner, my desktop does not have internet. There's no internet connection running right now because I unplugged the cable. So one of the cable, I just want to show it to you. One of the cable goes into my computer, right? So the end of this cable, the white cable with the yellow tip, just want to tell you that the end of this cable goes to my desktop, and this here supposed to goes to my router, right? So my desktop can get internet, but because of the configuration that we need to do, I have to unplug it from the router, and then we're going to connect it directly into the LAN. All right, you get it? So just a recap real fast. This yellow tip, the yellow connector, connects to the LAN, and this same cable goes into my PC. All right, now once you have done that process, double check again. This cable here goes into your Ubiquiti A, so this is the A. All right, and it goes into the PoE, and then this LAN goes into your PC. This configuration setup is done. Let's get back to the screen. Now I assume that you know how to go to control panel. So once you go to control panel, you can view by either category or small icon, whichever you want to view by. I like to view it by category. The next step I like to do is to go into network and internet, go into network and sharing center, and go to the Ethernet right here. Okay, connection, access type Ethernet, click on this one here. It'll bring you to this Ethernet status page. In the status page, we go to properties, and we need to go to this Internet Protocol version TCP4. Double click that. All right, at default is obtaining the IP address automatically, meaning that the router would send an IP into your computer, but in this case we need to configure the 192.168.1.20 in order to log into the router. So what we're going to do is we are going to assign an IP address to my desktop. We're going to do 168 dot, was it .0.20 or let me see. This is the problem where you forgot. Is it .0 or .1? Okay, it's .1 right here. 192.168.1.20. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put 192.168.1.19. So we're gonna do 19 for the computer. The 20 would be for the Ubiquiti. Okay, subnet mask is going to be 255.255.255.0. Default gateway is 192.168.1.1. Okay, the DNS we can just leave it blank and click OK, close it. All right, so what happened so far, we assign an IP address to my desktop using control panel here. That's what we did. Now the next step is to go ahead and open up a browser. You can open up Chrome, Edge, any browser you like. On the very top here, you want to type 192.168.1.20. right? The one that is .19 belongs to my PC. The one that .20 belongs to the Ubiquiti. Hit enter. It'll bring you to this page. Connection isn't private. You click advanced and click continue. So we want to log it into the .120. Password for this, all right, the first thing we do is UBNT. Password is UBNT. That is the default password. Country, I'm going to select United States. That's where I'm from. Language, English. Check the box, agree the terms, and login. Once you have logged in, okay, the next step is I want you to go into, you're using a default administrator password. See if I can make the screen a bit smaller so you can see it here. So here it says that I'm using the administrator password. Please change it in the system page. All right, so we go to system page. In the system, device name, what we're going to name this, we are going to name this building A. Okay, so that's what we're going to name, building A. Select time zone, I'm in Hawaii. This one right here, we are going to change the password. User admin, I'm just going to name it UBNT. Current password is UBNT. What is my new password going to be? Okay. All right, I just type it in. And that should be it. So make sure you click change now, okay? Always click change. All right, sorry, I wasn't sure. Sorry, the screen just went to the other side. Did I miss that part? Recap, I just realized the screen went to this different camera here. Again, you logged in, you go to system, make sure you change the device name. I name it as building A. That's what I named this device to be. And then click on the little key here. Administrator username is UBNT. The password was UBNT. I change it to my password. You can change it to yours, and make sure you click the change here at the bottom right corner. Once you hit change, do not apply for the changes yet because we have a few more other things we need to do. Click on wireless. In the wireless mode, we're going to set this as access point. All right, always building A, the first one is always the access point. Gonna shoot the Wi-Fi to the B, so access point is what we need to do. SSID, we're gonna give it a name. We're gonna name it as I'm just gonna name it as okay, AFK AKF. Okay, I'm just naming it AKF. Channel, you can do 40 or 20. I'm going to do 20 in my case. Let me see, should I do 20 or 40? I'm just going to do 20 in my case here. Frequency is going to be auto. Antenna feed is 1 by 1. All this is going to be same. Output power, I just want to do at 5. That's what I want, because my distance between the building is not that far apart. So I'm just going to do 5. Now here in the wireless security setting, you need to select WPA2 and share type in a password. Okay. All right, I'm going to hit change. That is all I need to do. So just quickly walk through the network tab. You don't need to have anything here to be changed except for DHCP. We're going to leave it as bridge mode, disable network NAN, and manage IP address. We're going to select DHCP. Why I do not select static? Because why does it keep changing to that screen? Something is wrong with the OBS. Sorry, I click on network tab, refresh again. I click on network tab here. Network bridge, network mode is going to be bridge. Okay, and under manage IP address, we're going to select DHCP. Okay, click change and click apply. That is all you need to do, nothing else. Okay, so in other words, the setup for A is all completed. Now you need to unplug this away from your computer. Okay, because we're going to configure this into the B, right? So plug it into the B. Plug this one in to your outlet. All right, so the B is powering on. We're going to leave the A as is. We are working on the B. All right, so while the B is turning on, what we're going to do next is to go ahead and close up the browser. And again, we're going to leave the settings the same, because the Ethernet, we can set it up to 192.168.1.19. Subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. The default gateway is 192.168.1.1. Okay, we're going to close it, and we are going to open up the browser again. And here we're going to type it in 192.168.1.20. all right, so we are logging into this B. All right, so here we're going to click advanced, click continue. We're going to continue to the B. Now username is UBNT, password is UBNT as a default. Select United States, agree to the terms. We're going to click login. We are still in a login mode. All right, so here it says you're using the admin password. Please go to system to change it. Sure, we're going to go to system here. All right, here we're going to name it as building. We're going to name it building B. Okay, change it to Hawaii time, change it to your time. I'm going to click on the little key here, key icon. We're going to type in UBNT. Okay, new password. Okay, I need to figure it out. I wasn't sure why it kept changing to that one. All right, so we type in the password. It's all good to go, and I'm going to click change. Now we're going to go to wireless. In the wireless mode, okay, because this is the B as a received, we're going to leave it as a station. All right, we're going to leave it as a station. Therefore, we have this SSID to select. So what we're going to do is going to click select, and it's going to shoot all this Wi-Fi around my neighborhood that I'm catching on. Remember, I named the device building A. It's coming from this guy right here. Okay, and the SSID, I name it as AKF. So I'm going to select this MAC address belongs to this one. Okay, and I'm going to click lock AP. So lock the AP. Okay, once you selected the right Ubiquiti, okay, scroll down and select lock AP. So it's going to lock it in for you. The channel width is automatically searching for 20 megahertz or the 40 megahertz. Okay, remember I select 20, so I'm just going to let it be auto. Here, remember I do it at 5, so do the same. Now here it's going to ask you for WPA2 password. What is the password we did for the A? So just put in that password that you set up, not your router Wi-Fi. Now you do not put your router Wi-Fi password here. You put the password for your A, the access point that you did. Okay, click change. Always click change. Under network here, instead of static IP address, because you might be 192.168.1.20, but if you use a different router, it could be 10.10, it could be 192.168.0, it could be 192.168.100. So you do not know what the IP address is. That's why you leave it as DHCP. But if you know your router IP address, you can set it up as static. But if you do not know it, just put DHCP. Bridge network mode is going to be bridge, and click change, and then click apply. That's it. That is all you need to do for this process for the building B. Okay, now once you're done with that process, I just wanted to kind of share with you and make sure my internet works. So what you're going to do is you're going to plug it in. So this one here, this let me introduce you a new cable here. So this new cable here, not the yellow tip. The yellow tip is still here that it connect to my desktop. This one here is actually from my router, right? So my internet provider provides me the internet. I pick it up from my router, and I'm going to connect it to my A. So connect to LAN. You see the LAN here? Okay, connect here, and this one belongs to who? This one belongs to the A Ubiquiti. Okay, if you can see it, this wire, white wire, connects to here, connects to here. So what it means is the router internet comes in, all right, to my LAN, and then shoot it back to the power over Ethernet to my A device. My little beam shooting the internet to the B, so the A shoots the internet to the B, and then the B carry back down to the adapter, and the adapter shoot it back to my computer. So this is my PC wire. Remember that? The yellow tip is a PC wire, and it shoots it back to my PC. Now since I have the configuration all set up, I plug in my router, my internet. What I need to do is I need to go back to my computer, go back to the control panel here. All right, remember that we set up the IP address. We need to change that now. So go to properties, go to Internet Protocol version 4, double click that. We do not want the desktop to be addressed at .19, so we're going to do obtain IP address automatically, obtain DNS server automatically. Click OK, and close it. And you just wait. You should have internet here in just a second. Okay, the computer is still identifying it, so let's just wait. All right, as you can see, it has changed to the network, and if I click here, I click details, it changed to .23. All right, so it spit out all the IP addresses for me. Now I should be able to go online and do any search if I want to. All right, so we are live online, and there you have it. Okay, so the simple as that. This A and B is shooting the bandwidth. I'm able to get internet. So it is just simple as that. If you take a closer look here, I'm not sure if you can see it. You can see that the green lights is here. They're gonna be 3 green lights: power, Ethernet, and Wi-Fi. It's all green, meaning that they're shooting the internet over. Same for the other one, it's all green, so I have internet from A to B. All right, there you have it. If you're not sure where to buy the Ubiquiti, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link them down in the description below, where you can, buy it from Amazon or eBay. Check the link down in the description below. All right, if you have any question regarding about the setup, feel free to contact me. I'm more than happy to walk you through the process on how to set it up and whatnot. All right, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye now.